There's no better way to expand your imagination than to immerse yourself in different planets using a good virtual reality headset. VR has firmly established itself as the future of digital interaction, with applications ranging from gaming to simulations and fitness. So, in this video, we've composed a brief consumer guide and reviewed the top 5 best VR headsets you can buy in 2024. Meta Quest 2. The Meta Quest 2 may have been surpassed by the newer Quest 3, but it remains unrivaled in terms of cost-effectiveness. For many users, the Quest 2 will deliver a superb VR experience, and it's a great way to try out VR for the first time if you're new to all this. The Quest 2 sports fast-switching LCDs with a resolution of 1832 by 1920 per eye. It also has a smooth 90 Hz refresh rate, which is outstanding for a device that runs solely on mobile technology. The field of view on the Quest 2 isn't the best. It's measured at roughly 90 degrees, but it's adequate for most VR experiences. You can also use different face pads to increase the field of view somewhat. If you want an even more comfortable fit, choose the Elite head strap. The Quest 2 is powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon XR2 SoC, which is a significant advance over the Snapdragon 835 SoC used in the original Quest. That also now comes with 6 GB of RAM, up from 4 GB on the original model. You can play games designed specifically for the standalone headset, which are rendered by the integrated Snapdragon XR2 chip, or games streamed from your PC via Oculus Link and a suitable USB Type-C cable. The Quest 2 may not provide the best VR experience, but it is probably the most accessible headset on the market. HTC Vive XR Elite. If you want a standalone VR headset that doesn't need to be connected to anything and eliminates all those bothersome cables, this is it. It may be used at home or on the move, making it an ideal choice for VR fans. HTC was likely the first to build a truly distinctive VR headgear, and its most recent endeavor, the Vive XR Elite, combines a standalone VR experience comparable to the Meta Quest 2 with PC VR in one headset. If you wish to play some PC VR games, this headgear allows you to do so wirelessly using a Wi-Fi 6 or 6E connection. You may also connect it directly to your gaming PC via USB-C, which allows you to remove the swappable battery pack on the rear of the device, making the headset lighter and more like a glasses-type headset. The Vive XR Elite runs at a smooth 90 Hz and has a 1920 by 1920 pixel per eye resolution, and an effective field of view of 110 degrees, which almost eliminates the screen door effect. Furthermore, the headset's headphones provide spatial audio, allowing for a more immersive experience. Of course, it includes full motion tracking with 4 cameras and a depth sensor, as well as 2 motion controllers. However, the high price is difficult to justify, given that many of its features are identical to the Meta Quest 2, which costs less than half as much. PlayStation VR 2. The first PSVR had some flaws back in 2016, most of which were masterfully addressed last year with PSVR 2. Sony has established a very high standard for future console-based VR headsets, and we highly suggest it if you own a PS5. This VR headgear costs more than the console itself, at $550 but all of the features it offers, from built-in tracking cameras and eye tracking to the 2 tactile sense controllers with adjustable triggers and haptic feedback, make it worthwhile. Unlike the original, the setup is simple. Put in a single USB-C, calibrate, and you're good to go. After you've adjusted everything, and the PlayStation VR 2 is comfortably positioned on your head, you'll experience 4K OLED displays with HDR, a 120 Hz refresh rate, and a 110-degree field of view for super smooth, breathtaking pictures that will keep you immersed in the action. You're getting PC-level VR in a headset with more features and higher specifications than many more expensive PC VR headsets, such as the Valve Index and HP Reverb G2. Unfortunately, you won't be able to play any of the extensive library of PC VR games, or even the majority of the original PSVR games on this new headset, so your options are now limited. Meta Quest Pro. The Quest Pro is Meta's most advanced VR headset to date, and it's also the most capable standalone VR headset on the market right now, but it's only for a certain type of individual. In its basic form, the Quest Pro appears to be more focused on AR than VR, with an AR-oriented open periphery design that allows you to see your surroundings, color pass-through, and improved hand tracking capabilities. The headset's endless technology not only influences its physical factor, but also has a significant impact on its visual fidelity, providing you with an amazing 22 pixels per degree, improved contrast, and a varied color spectrum. The auditory experience has never been finer, thanks to true 360-degree spatial sound that creates a symphony of feelings. However, this is not the end of it. The self-tracking controllers on this rig are equipped with the unique TrueTouch haptic feedback, which bridges the gap between our world and VR, making every contact seem natural to the touch. The Quest Pro is also powered by the Snapdragon XR 2 Plus processor, combined with 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, which improves the fluid response. It's a stellar headset then, but the real catch is the price. At $1,000, it's 4 times the price of the standard Meta Quest 2. Unless you're really invested in AR, or the idea of face and eye tracking appeals, we'd recommend opting for a cheaper standalone. Meta Quest 3. Quest 3, the follow-up to the enormously successful Quest 2, promises to be even better. New lenses, a more compact design, greater resolution displays, and increased processing power are just a few of the advantages of the latest model. The Quest 3 has a 2064 by 2208 resolution per eye, with pancake lenses and a refresh rate of 120 Hz to ensure crispness. These lenses are responsible for its smaller size when compared to the previous model. It's more comfortable to wear because it no longer sticks out from your face as much, and the center of gravity is more central on your head. What distinguishes the Quest from other VR headsets is that it is a standalone device that does not require a PC or console to function. You can always use the connection cable to play PC VR games. Meta offers a big library of immersive VR games, but there aren't many that show off the full capabilities of this headset's incredibly powerful Snapdragon XR 2 Gen 2 CPU. This headset even includes a sharp, full-color pass-through option for people interested in mixed reality gaming. Furthermore, the Quest 3 includes a set of upgraded Touch Plus controllers that no longer include the noticeable ring around the hand that the prior Quest 2 controllers did. This is the greatest VR headset for gaming if you don't want to rely on a PS5 or high-end gaming PC. It comes in 128GB and 512GB capacities.